Hello students, this is Vijaya Janardhan Ushir. In the last lecture, we have studied the interpretation of activation energy and also the collision theory of biomolecular reaction. In that, we have studied the collision theory for biomolecular reaction and we have calculated the collision frequency, that is Z, the fraction of total number of molecules, that is Q, and from that we have calculated the K, that is specific reaction rate. From the value of specific reaction rate, we have calculated the collision frequency. So in this lecture, we will study the probability factor, which is denoted by symbol P. So it is observed that the agreement between calculated and observed K is satisfactory only when the reacting molecules are simple like HI, that is hydrogen iodide. We have studied that how to calculate this specific reaction rate, that is K. So it has observed that the agreement between calculated value and observed value is satisfactory only when the reacting molecules are simple like HI. Same conclusions holds true for reactions occurring in solutions. However, the reactions occurring in complex molecule means if the reactions occurring with simple molecules like HI, the agreement between calculated and observed K value is satisfactory. But if the reactions are involving complex molecules occurs with rate constant that are much less than the rate constant calculated by collision theory. Means if the reaction involves the complex molecule, then there is difference between calculated K value and observed K value. So the rate constant they occurs with the rate constant that is much less than the rate constant calculated by collision theory. So for example, the observed and calculated rate constant for dimerization of cyclopentadiene reaction differs by 10 raised to minus 9. Here example is given for observed and calculated rate constant values for dimerization of cyclopentadiene. This differs by about the factor 10 raised to minus 9. Similarly, the difference between two K values, that is observed K that is specific reaction rate, and calculated specific reaction rate, that difference is about 2 into 10 raised to minus 3 for the dimerization of ethylene, while that for reaction between ethyl alcohol and acetic anhydride wafers is about 10 raised to minus 5. Means the difference between two K values for dimerization of ethylene is 2 into 10 raised to minus 5, 2 into 10 raised to minus 3. But when we study the reaction between ethyl alcohol and acetic anhydride vapors, that difference is increases up to 10 raised to minus 5. So to account this difference, why this difference is about 10 raised to minus 5. So to account that difference, it is assumed that in addition to possessing a sufficient energy, the reacting molecules must possess specific orientation during collision. Means we have studied that for a reaction to occur, they must possess a sufficient energy. We have called that energy, sufficient energy, as a activation energy. Means the activation energy is the minimum amount of energy that the reactant molecule that they require before they could react. So to account the difference between the observed K value and calculated K value, we have assumed that in addition to possessing the sufficient energy, that is activation energy, the reacting molecules must possess the specific orientation during the collision. So perhaps more or less complex molecules react if at the moment of impact they are properly oriented. Means very less or more complex molecules react only when they are properly oriented with respect to each other in space. If the molecules are properly oriented with each other in space, therefore they can react. And if they form a configuration most suitable for rupture of some bonds, means if the complex molecules are properly oriented and they form such a configuration which is responsible for rupture or breaking of the some bonds in the reactant molecules, and also responsible for the formation of new bonds, means bond breaking and bond formation. So only when this happens, only when the molecules are properly oriented with respect to each other in space. So figure represents the possibilities of collision between the molecules of hydrogen iodide. Hydrogen iodide is a simple molecule. So in figure A, the collision results in the reaction forming hydrogen and iodine. Means the reaction of hydrogen iodide, that is twice Hi molecules, after the collision results the formation of this twice Hi get converted into H2 and I2. H2, that is hydrogen gas, and I2, that is iodine gas. And in figure B, the molecules are oriented differently. Means the orientation of two Hi molecules is different. Therefore, if orientation is different, therefore no reaction takes place. So to take into consideration the effect of specific orientation of activated molecules, one more factor called as a probability factor is introduced. So that factor is denoted by symbol P. So K is equal to P into Z into Q. So we have studied this equation, K is equal to Z into Q. Z is the collision frequency and Q is the fraction of total number of molecules. And here the new factor P is introduced, which is called as a probability factor. Probability means possibility of collision, that is possibility of reaction. That factor is denoted by symbol capital P, and K is called as a specific reaction rate. This is called as a equation 1. So figure represents the approach, impact and separation of Hi molecules. So in figure A, this is the Hi molecule, this is the iodine, and this is the red color denotes the hydrogen molecule, and this pink color denotes the iodine molecule. So this is one Hi molecule, and here it is second Hi molecule. Here it is iodine, and this is hydrogen. If these two Hi molecules orient in this direction, means this Hi molecule, this one Hi molecule orient towards that Hi molecule, and this Hi molecule orients towards this Hi molecule. So what happens? Means approach of these two Hi molecules. So what is the impact of this approach? So here these two molecules gets combines with each other due to what? Due to this proper orientation. And this, due to this impact, what happens after the separation? Here is the formation of, what is this pink color denotes? This is the iodine, means this one iodine of one molecule and this second iodine of other molecule get combines to form iodine gas, and these two hydrogens of two Hi molecules get combines to form H2 molecules. Means this figure 1a shows that if the two molecules are properly oriented, that is this one Hi molecule and this other Hi molecule, they are properly oriented. So this is approaching towards this Hi molecule and this is approaching towards this Hi molecule. So collision between these two Hi molecules impacts the combination of these twice Hi molecules and separation of this two iodine and formation of, means breaking of this bond, that is Hi bond and this Hi bond. So hydrogen and iodine bond breaks, and here also hydrogen and iodine bond breaks. Therefore formation of iodine gas and formation of H2 gas, that is the reaction takes place. So figure B, here is also the Hi molecule, this is denoted by symbol blue, and hydrogen is denoted by symbol yellow. So here is also one Hi molecule. Here the two Hi molecules are oriented in different direction. Not in different direction but in different way. So their orientation is not proper. Here was the proper orientation of two Hi molecules. Here is the not proper orientation of two Hi molecules. So what happens? So impact of this orientation, these two molecules get combined with each other and these molecules get separated and no reactions takes place, because as we have seen, the reactant molecule remains as it is in the product molecules. No separation of this iodine and hydrogen molecule. Therefore, we can say that if the molecules are not properly oriented, therefore the reaction does not takes place. So, if molecules are properly oriented, there is the reaction takes place, and if molecules are not properly oriented, there is no reaction takes place. So, the value of P's are always less than the unity. Means the value of probability factor is always less than unity. And according to the available data, the value of P ranges from close to up to unity. And this value is up to from 0.1 to 0.01 to 0.001 depending upon the complexity of reacting molecules. Means if the reacting molecules are complex, then this value varies from 0.1 to 0.01 to 0.001. However, the theory of collisions does not provide a method of calculating the steric or probability factor P. So it can be determined by comparing the calculated velocity with that of the experimental velocity. So more suitable explanation of probability factor is given as follows. In the kinetic theory, molecules are assumed to be rigid spheres. Means in the kinetic theory of gases, the molecules are assumed as a rigid spheres possessing only the translational energy. Means they possess only translational energy, no vibrational energy or rotational energy. Means if the molecule is rigid, then no rotation takes place and also no vibrations takes place. Therefore, it only consists of translational energy. And a molecule having high translational energy does not make it unstable. Means if the molecule have high translational energy, therefore it does not make it unstable. This is especially true for complex molecules. Means only if the molecules are complex, then and then only the high translational energy doesn't make the molecule unstable. So for complex molecules to react, the high translational energy must be converted into, means for the complex molecules, we have to convert this high translational energy into vibrational and rotational energy. So these two may be other forms of energy in addition to translational energy in which the molecule possesses the kinetic energy. Means in vibrational and rotational energy, the molecule possesses the kinetic energy. So, thus the molecules acquire the energy necessary for the reaction through collisions, which is then properly distributed as vibrational and rotational energy. Means, if the molecule is complex, then to react this complex molecule, the high translational energy is converted into vibrational and rotational energy, which is the kinetic energy. Therefore, what happens? The complex molecules acquire energy necessary for the reactions through collisions, which is then properly distributed as vibrational and rotational energies. The number of collisions is still given by the collision frequency. Means we have calculated the number of collisions is given by the collision frequency, and that factor is the e raised to minus Ea upon RT, and that factor no longer gives the fraction of total number of molecules ready to react. Means the fraction of total number of molecules which are ready to react is given by the factor e raised to minus Ea upon RT, no longer be given by the factor e raised to minus Ea upon RT, because it is converted into vibrational and rotational energy, and no direct method is available to determine the fraction of total number of molecules. And other approaches such as the theories of absolute reaction rate based on the formation of activated complex is developed. Means by the collision theory, we have calculated the factor, that is the collision frequency e raised to minus Ea upon RT. But if we study the complex molecules, they have high translational energy which have to be converted into vibrational and rotational energy. Due to this factor does not give the fraction of total number of molecules due to addition of this vibrational and rotational energy, and no direct method is available to determine the fraction of total number of molecules that can react, and this can be determined by the next approach comes, that is the theories of absolute reaction rate based on the formation of activated complex. So, what is the theories of absolute reaction rate? Theories of absolute reaction rate is also called as a transition state theory, and this theory is called as transition state theory and based on the statistical thermodynamics. So, the theory postulates that the reacting molecules must form the activated complex. Means this theory suggests that the reacting molecules must form the activated complex. A configuration, what is activated complex? It is a configuration possessing high energy than the reactants and products. So, what is this activated complex? When reactants get acquired some energy, that is activation energy Ea, they form a complex called as a activated complex, and such a configuration having high energy than reactants and products, and equilibrium exists between reactants and activated complex. Means the equilibrium exists between these reactants and form activated complex, and the activated complex is unstable because of high energy. If energy is high, the complex is unstable. If energy is low, the complex is stable. So here the energy is high, therefore complex is unstable. And what happens due to high energy? It decomposes at definite rate, which is called as a rate of the reaction, to form the reaction products. Due to high energy, it decomposes and forms the reaction products. So activated complex alternatively may change back to the reactant. Means activated complex is an unstable species. It can be converted into products and it can be made back converted into the reactants. So for bimolecular reaction A plus B gives products, the activated complex can be represented by AB star. Here activated complex, that is A and B, that is AB star. The steps are A plus B gives AB star, that is activated complex, and this activated complex gives products. Here A plus B, these are the reactants. AB star is the activated complex and which is converted into products. The activated complex is similar to ordinary molecules. The only difference is that the molecules of activated complex has transient existence only. Means they have only the temporary existence or temporary stability and breaks up at definite rate to give products of the reaction. Means these are the reactants A and B. They forms the activated complex which has only transient existence, means they have only temporary existence, and they breaks up to form the products, and they may be form the reactants. In next lecture we will study the mathematical treatment. Thank you.